Deputy President amejam. Deputy President akona makasiriko. It would seem that Deputy President William Samoei Ruto in recent times has been on a permanent very bad mood. He is criticizing his own allies. Some people very close to him are feeling the heat, and some of them, like the Kirinyaga women's rep, Purity Ngirici, have come out and complained and even regretted ever supporting the Deputy President, not because of his policy, but because of misunderstandings between themselves and the Deputy President. It would seem that how the Deputy President treated his people before and how he is treating them now, there is a huge difference. It all boils down to the current very bad mood the Deputy President is in. But what has caused this? Where is all the pressure coming from? Is there something big about to happen? That is what my show is all about today. Karibu sana and enjoy. What is going on in DP Ruto's camp? There have been too many incidences in recent times that suggest there is something going on. Something's up. For instance, about 2 weeks ago, the Deputy President alienda Meru na akaongea matope. His speech did not make any political sense, because he went to Meru and attacked the governor there. You don't go to somebody's house and start criticizing them. And the Deputy President was speaking very emotionally. Indeed, 1 or 2 members of my Telegram forum posed the question to me, what is wrong with the Deputy President? Why is he talking with such venom and anger? What's going on with him? And then just yesterday, the governor of Nyeri, in his speech, did something very strange. He also made a speech that did not make any political sense. And he sounded very much like the Deputy President. So much so that there's some analysts claiming that he was sent to make those remarks by the Deputy President. The Nyeri governor told Raila Odinga in his face not to give people history lessons. Usitupatie historia. We want you to tell us how many cabinet slots we'll have, how many PSs we'll have, what part of the cake we will enjoy when you come to power, etc., etc. These remarks were totally out of order. You don't stand up to welcome your visitor in any African custom I know, and then you start firing barbs at them. It's not African. In Africa, we welcome our guests warmly, even if we don't like them. We don't make hurting remarks. Now, Bwana Kahiga, the Nyeri governor, has not really declared what side of the political divide is going to lean towards. But his speech yesterday was a clear signal where he's going, which is okay. That is his human right to decide which side of the political divide to join. However, it still does not give him permission to do what he did. Anyway, many, including myself, are interpreting this as venom, spat out from the Nyeri governor on behalf of the deputy president. Because what he said is what the deputy president has been repeating over and over again like a broken record. And then there's the Puritan Ngirici Manenos. You know, the Kirinyaga women's representative has been a very close ally of the deputy president. Very close. She has stuck her neck out several times at great risk to herself for the deputy president. And then suddenly she comes out and says she's fed up of the deputy president's camp. She says that she's feeling cheated, that she gave so much to the deputy president's camp and is now being sidelined. And she says all this started when the Kirinyaga governor, Anne Waiguru, joined the deputy president's camp recently in a very dramatic defection. And there are many, many other incidences which would suggest that the deputy president is no longer calm and collected. There's something bothering him. Again, just yesterday, there was the incident where he cut his speech short, to chase away his allies who were sitting on his vehicle. Tokeni hapo, tokeni. Simuache niongee na hawa watu. Simtoke hapo. And the truth is, there was no visible way in which those people were interfering with the deputy president's speech. Because it is no secret. For you to break through and come close to the deputy president, even sit on his car, you have to pass his security. And for them to okay you can only mean that you're a trusted, close ally. They know you. So these were the people being chased away from the deputy president's vehicle. Tokeni, tokeni. Clearly, the deputy president is in a very bad mood, permanently. You know, the deputy president is such an emotional person that it is impossible for him to keep his emotions invisible, like other politicians, like Raila Odinga, for instance. The deputy president is too easy to read, as far as his emotions are concerned. You know, there are some people who have insisted that the deputy president and President Uhuru Kenyatta are playing Raila. And at the last minute, President Uhuru Kenyatta will support Deputy President William Samoei Ruto for the presidency as his preferred candidate for 2022. I'm sure even some of you believe that. However, looking at the deputy president's body language, when he talks about the president, the message is clear. He has a lot of bitterness. He gets emotionally worked up. Even when the words coming out of his mouth are in praise of the president. His body language completely contradicts the words coming out of his mouth, which makes that particular popular theory very far-fetched. Let me remind you of a certain incident that took place shortly after the 2013 presidential elections and after the Supreme Court okayed the election of Uhuru Kenyatta and William Samoei Ruto into the presidency as president and deputy president. The deputy president attended a church service, a Thanksgiving service, I believe, and the man just broke down and sobbed and wept uncontrollably. And his wife, Mama Rachel Ruto, was visibly embarrassed. She didn't know what to do. In my opinion, all that emotion was an illustration of what William Ruto went through to reach that place, where he was the duly elected deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. You know, you can go through something, and at the end of it all, when you look back, you become an emotional mess. Bottom line, The deputy president's display of emotions usually tells us a story, usually reveals something to us that is not in the public domain. And so this time round, this matempa kila mahali, what does it tell us? Okay, we know that things are happening at the ICC, where there's this lawyer called Paul Gisheru, and the evidence emerging against the lawyer who was acting on behalf of the deputy president is very harmful going forward to the deputy president. You see, this is a favorite legal tactic of the ICC prosecutors. Before you get to the big fish, you nail a small fish, and then using that evidence, you bring down the big fish. That is precisely how they nailed al-Bashir, former president of Sudan. So could this be the source of all these problems in the deputy president's camp? Because even falling out with somebody like Ngirici, the women's rep, may have had a lot to do with what the deputy president is saying in private, or certain things he did in private. When you're in a bad mood, you're not sensitive to the people around you, and you just do things, you're insensitive. And sometimes these things can get to those people around you, especially if those people are of the fairer sex. Because the way women are wired, they're sensitive. They can never escape from that, even if they want to. But there's another theory, which I believe is closer to the truth. You see, the deputy president has been through a lot, up to the point where he has reached. He has single-handedly fought against the establishment, against the system. There are those who have said that the 1,000 note was made obsolete because of one man, the deputy president. His close allies have been prosecuted. Many, many things have been done to bring down the deputy president, but he's still standing. However, what has that done to him emotionally as a human being, flesh and blood? May be expected at this point in time to be much further, or shall I say much closer to State House in 2022 than he is at the moment, because there are quite a number of things going wrong. And of course, when you're fighting a system, whoever you are, your chances of winning are minimal. Bottom line, all this pressure has finally become too much. It's like building up pressure in a water tank. Even if it is made of steel, and you keep on building up the pressure, boiling water, steam. Ultimately, no matter how strong that water tank is, it will explode. And there are those who believe that this is what is happening. If you ask me, I believe that theory is closest to the truth. And of course, this pressure would include what is unfolding at the ICC. I hope many Kenyans can tell the difference between a speech which has strategy and a speech which is just bile, venom coming out. Somebody just releasing pressure in a speech, which is not a good idea in politics, but it happens sometimes. Because those people dealing in politics are humans. Take the Kangata issue, for instance. When the deputy president told off his close ally, Senator Kangata, you are not even qualified to be a governor. What? Anyway, let us wait and see how this most fascinating saga unfolds. And of course, as usual, I'll keep a very close eye on things on your behalf. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha. Cartels in Kenya are so powerful. it is impossible for the government of Kenya to bring them down. And that is why the latest moves by the DEA in the United States is causing quite a lot of jitters back home here in Kenya. They were not, under any circumstances, going to lose their grip. Their grip on power. But there's something else the cartels had started doing way back in 2007. They started fielding candidates in very prominent, powerful political positions so that their influence would remain guaranteed. And we're going to name those individuals shortly.